bit of a change this afternoon. We've got assistant manager Chris Anderson with us. And Chris, so what are your thoughts on the game this afternoon?
I thought we were really good, really positive. I thought we were good value for the 3 points. Unfortunately, we only scored 1 goal, which we were looking to score a couple more with the chances that we kind of created and got into good areas. But we're really pleased that we've won the game and got 3 points.
Yeah, it was important 3 points as well, wasn't it? Because the start of the day, Leamington 3 points ahead of us, and now we've gone up above them into 8th.
Yeah, definitely. Well, again, I think when we talk as a management team, and obviously, Precy and the boys, when we're in team talks and so on, that I think we've played some really good stuff this season so far. I just don't think that we've got some of the results that we deserved really. So it's always important to get the 3 points today, especially against Leamington, especially being at home. So yeah, really pleasing obviously that we've been able to jump up a few places and hopefully a little bit closer to where we want to be.
And it always helps, doesn't it, to have a goal scorer like Connor Hall on the pitch, albeit with a penalty today, but he's got the confidence to step up and score it.
Well, that's it. I mean, he worked really hard to kind of get into that position, and he kind of never gave up, and obviously got a clattering off the keeper. So for him to kind of dust off his the cobwebs of getting knocked over by the goalkeeper to step up for the penalty and score was, as a testament to himself, because he is a goal scorer. He does want to get in position to score goals, and as long as we can get him the ball in the right areas, we do know he will score goals for us. So yeah, pleasing.
And a man of the match performance from Connor as well. I mean, he ran his socks off basically, didn't he, today?
Yeah, well, he came off and said, "Listen, I'm done in," and that's all we want. Obviously he's a boy that gives everything every single time he plays. So again, the standing ovation or whatever from the fans as well is pleasing, and to get the man of the match award just shows the performance and the effort and work ethic he put in today. So yeah, really pleasing again for him.
Obviously, had to make a few changes today. Scott Wilson, Adam Henley joined Jack Sampson on the injury list.
Yeah.
So Justin Johnson came in and played really well, and the crowd really warmed to him, obviously. And Shentz came back in, and Charlie came back in. So it was a good rotation of the squad. Yeah,
well, we said as a management team to the players, is that we will need every single player in the squad at some point throughout the season. It won't just be 12 boys. And testament to Justin really, because he played really well on Tuesday night, which gave him minutes, which was needed, and then gave him confidence to start the game. And I thought he did really, really well. I thought he was electric with his pace. He always kind of gets you in an opportunity to get in a good area, and that might be a cross or a pullback or a shot or whatever. Just because of his raw pace, but I think he was really good in possession and out of possession today. So he was definitely deserving of his start. Shentz again, we're refreshing things up from last week, and we thought that this game was suited to Shentz, and he got into pockets, and he runs around like he does always. He's a fit boy. He covers so much ground, and I thought he did really well. But even Andy Owens coming on, I thought put himself about after getting some minutes again on Tuesday night. And Callum to come on in the last few minutes as well to kind of see the job out for us to get the 3 points. So I think again today it was a whole squad effort. Knowing that we had players out injured, it was important for the players to come in and put a really good performance in, because again it just gives the headaches for Precy when picking the next team.
I was going to say the games are now stacking up, aren't they? We go to Peterborough next Saturday, then we've got Kidderminster on the Tuesday, then we come back here, then we go away, and on and on and on, isn't it, into November? So obviously it is important to have everybody firing as best they can.
Yeah, definitely, and that like I said, we said it before to them, and it's really pleasing that actually when you say things sometimes you're hoping that it does, you don't need certain times and certain players or whatever. But again, we've got everyone in good spirits, all good fitness levels, so that we know that whenever they're needed, they're gonna put in a performance for us. So. Again, we're away and we're home and away and so on and so forth. It's a tough, grueling league, so we're going to need the squad. And like I said, at this moment in time, we're really in good shape. And then when we get the boys back from injury, it just makes the decisions even harder for Precy and just makes it a little bit better for us as a squad.